YouTube, peace. What's poppin'? This topic will be goodbye later. Now, shit, say something, leave a comment. Your brother here is in the morning, so like I said, it's my channel, so I'm just gonna fucking rant. Goodbye or later. The Bible talks about it. Jesus talks about when people die. What's up, her? Hot chicks, long time no see. Yeah, what up? Welcome to mi su casa. Yeah, what's up, her? Anyway, this motherfucker is ranting. Um, a lot of times, man, it seems like we're on this life. It's springtime, and we're just going through the motions. A lot of this stuff, you know what I mean? And we are all okay with being acquiescent, with being in our feeble positions of economic or whatever type of oppression, but we're all okay with it. We live on this beautiful world, but we're okay with the oppression that our government puts upon ourselves, such as rent being so expensive that you have to have a great credit score and you have to have all this and that. You have to be perfect to live in a society just to maintain a normal life. So, you know, um, yeah, people have their own free will, right? But a lot of times we all get comfortable in our I am being comfortable and complacent. I got mines. Fuck the rest, you know? And that could be an illness, is our complacency. So, I mean, we all have our problems, but we hopefully we strive to do better. I said hopefully we strive to do better. That is the hope. You know, that's all we have is hope. So, goodbye or later. I'm going to go with the other of later because that gives me hope. We already know what these people think of our situation. And we might as well just, I mean, it's hopeless. The other way is hopeless. So we don't really have a choice. I mean, okay, fantasy, right? Yeah, fantasy could make us into perpetual children, ditto. But let's be honest, we got here the first time. Who's to say we don't know what's going on? We don't know if death sets us free from this prison. We don't even know what's going on here. What makes you think we're going to be going on there? We ain't running shit here. So what makes us think we're going to be running shit there? We let it be cold outside. You know, that messes with our mobility. Put some money in the equation. Yeah, put some money in the equation. I mean, we're trapped. And even religion, to a certain belief, these belief systems. Now, I'm not here to knock anybody's belief systems. But there's no but. So like I said, I hope, and you don't need a Bible to have hope. You don't need a religion to have hope. Okay? You really don't. Now, if you want to put it in a book, go for it. But don't tell me, So I was talking to my girlfriend the other day, about when Jesus watched somebody give. Well, basically, it's how you give. I mean, if they would just make it so simple, and move on from it. But no, they want to string people along. And, we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. We wrestle against principalities. And what I mean by that is this is a thought universe. You know what I mean? So, I'm just on here ranting. Somebody near and dear to me passed. And, so I have to give thanks, that person being my mother, gave me life. She got me here. I didn't always agree with everything she did, but it got me here. So all I could sit back, thank you. All I could sit back is just sit back and observe, and I can't judge because she's my mom. She looked out for me. I didn't know no better. I'm a baby. She take care of me. I know I don't want to scream victim. I'm a victim of this. I'm a victim of that. But I'm a product of the 80s. My mom, Los Angeles, 80s. Crack Central. Okay. So I don't want to, you know what I mean? We all get tempted, you know what I'm saying? But I have noticed that a lot of crack and certain people, their body broke down throughout time. And it just goes back to how, like I mentioned the whole coke thing, the crack thing, but we act like the Contra War did not bring the crack in the 80s to Los Angeles. Yeah, the Contra War. You special BB. Okay. Yes, so like the Contra War, right? So they're bringing in, the Hegelian, you know what I mean? And my thing is, people talk about, oh, America's great, America. You mean the CIA? You mean the motherfucking CIA? Running around imprisoning people, doing all kind of crazy shit? Go ahead. Believe that shit. See, they give us a couple of dollars, some shut up money. They give us some shut up money, some food, yeah, we take it. But anyway, going back to the whole Los Angeles thing, man, time fucking moves, man. Time fucking moves. So what I can tell you is be grateful. Try not to complain. You got freedoms the others don't have. I mean, I would really like to know what that freedom is. I mean, what? Well, I really would like to explain me that freedom, because I know everything everything has its price, and people forget the utopia is America, Los Angeles, the place everybody. Go ahead, freedom of thought. Yeah, yeah, freedom of thought, but like I said, I wasn't always given that, man. I had to apply for that freedom of thought. You know what I mean? Let's talk about, okay, in the Bible, yada yada, they talk about God, blah, blah, blah. There's only one God. My God. You're a shaman? No, I'm a fucking dumbass who's about to say something that I think is true. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say. What the fuck was I about to say? Oh yeah, thought. Nah, no. I have good people in my life, and hopefully I'm smart enough and I listen to them. Hopefully that's all we are. We listen to people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? This is really about a group effort, you guys. It's not. It's not just the destination. It's about how we could get there, and how are we getting there? Where do you guys really see yourselves in um in 10 years? I mean, how cohesive are we? I mean, and why are we not cohesive? You know? So, I understand we all have our, no, I don't understand. Me as being Creole Black American, they keep you around because they see power in you. Okay, well, I mean, let's talk about that. I mean, yeah, well, the British Empire was supposed to be the brightest empire, the city on the hill. But now America's been playing that city on the hill, um, beacon of hope. That's why I said everybody comes to Los Angeles and L.A. or maybe New York or Texas. But why? You know what I'm saying? Like, we could talk about race if you want. And, you know, it's fucking crazy. My mom's an Ashkenazi, Puerto Rican. And there's a history of black people in Ashkenazis. That's just a history. I mean, there's some type of symbiosis, and he should have made me and my cousins. So, but that's our family, you know what I'm saying? So my grace, you know, I in the 80s, it was black women, but we all know the CIA destroyed families. You're a special Kupler and a shill. Okay, yeah. So so you know, basically the stuff I've been studying is indigenous stuff, and also trying to break belief systems down, destroy belief systems. You know what I'm saying? I would point you guys to the work that Pharaoh said he's doing. Like, yes, they are melanated brothers, but um, I mean, the work, like I said, Alan Watt does the work too. But you guys have to know there's always going to be politics. I do have a race. Well, I had a race. You know what I mean? We're living on this planet. We're not providing for our mothers. I mean, are you guys giving your parents and everything you guys have? No, I mean, because we live in this stupid gay ass material world. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Are we living? You know what I'm saying? Are we just eking out these fucking miserable existences? So, you know, like I said, when you live in these cities, man, I don't know. It gets kind of crazy. But I don't. So that's all. I just really got on here to just fucking say, is it goodbye or later? I know it's later because I have hope. My scariness is that I won't be able to give my mom the happiness that I envision. Um, another child, you know what I mean? To give to my mom and say, this is your grandchild. Your question is worthwhile. Well, that's what I'm saying, is we all have these expectations. They put us in these fucking schools, right? 1 through 12. To learn what? The Boston Massacre? So they can do the Boston bombing? The CIA so they can do the Boston bombing? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. They never equipped us with the skills. They set us up. They knew the Mexicans had all the fucking trades. Okay? I mean, there's a whole philosophy about the Mexican people and the trades. Okay? But they set us up with no trades to be some type of, what do they call those people? Section worker or something? Yes, but they can't take your soul. Yes, but they can't. Oh, I disagree. They can totally take your soul. They can totally take your soul. That's what this is really fucking about. That's what this is all about. They got our soul. They got my mama. Go ahead. Yes, but they can't take your soul. Man, they could totally take our soul. That's what this is all about. I mean, that's what Jesus was talking about. Man, they could definitely take minds if I give up. It's a choice. The knowledge of tree, the good and evil, the knowledge of tree of life is a decision. Do you want to do good or evil? It's a maturity thing. Are you mature enough to do the right thing, or are you going to keep doing the fucked up thing? That's what it's all about. Don't give up. Oh, yeah, but don't give up. But we're in a war. This is a real war, you guys. It's mind, body, soul, and that's something else. Okay? So, like I said, I don't know what you guys are going through. I know what I'm going through. Okay? And it's a war out here. And we're not supposed to be here. We're Generation X. No shit, it's a war. All right, got you. Ditto. Yeah. So, I mean, okay, so yeah, you want me to elaborate on that. So you know it's in the food. You know it's the doctors. You know it's the propaganda. You know it's our belief system. You know it's the religion. I mean, it's fucking possibly fucking everything. It's what we think. We don't know shit, y'all. We were set up. I know everything you know. Okay, right. And that's what it's about. Is that's why I'm on this motherfucker. I'm speaking to people that know what I know. I'm not on this motherfucker sharing new information. I mean, I figure out the shit and I talk about it in an event about this information. I have all the fucking books. But it's some good books, but there's certain things can't teach you. You know what I mean? You could talk about certain things all day, but until you actually apply it in your life and believe it, it doesn't really become a reality. And that's what I'm happy that's why I haven't been on YouTube in a long time. Because I've been fucking trying to get me together. Not some exterior thinking of me. So, you know what I'm saying? We get on here, we talk about religions and stuff. But we did not write those books. Keep reading and keep thinking and keep talking. I mean, so like I said, we didn't write those books. Okay? So, why? I mean, so that's great we use these things as tools. But then we got to know when to put them the fuck away. You know what I'm saying? There's only one God, and that God is love. You don't need a book for that. You don't need a book to know what God's grace is. If you want to write about it, I mean, there's the Gnostic Gospels. Okay, so like I said, so the true religion is grace and hope. Some people say the black woman is God. Well, I'm a witness to that. I'm a witness to that grace. Right. I mean, I don't know. I mean, because there's many parts to that book than just telling you what's going on. There's control, there's Masonic, there's some wiki whack. There's a little bit of everything in that damn book. You know what I'm saying? And okay, but we also know that that book also keeps people as perpetual children and fantasy. And they want us to talk about the goddamn Middle East. Our people are over here in America. You're a little lighter than me. Oh, higher. You're a little higher than me. Oh, yeah, well, I'm about to get higher, bro. Shit. You already knew, but I ain't, you know what I mean? So, I mean, a shout out to everybody that's in it for the truth. And because this is what we do, Generation X, you know what I mean? They put us in a fucked up situation, man. You know what I mean? They never gave us a chance. Why don't we see nobody our age in politics? Why do you see the same old motherfuckers? Same people on TV. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop, man. I mean, you know what I mean? I can only stop and then I'm just bound to repeat the bullshit. So, like I said, if you're interested, my dude, there's Jack Lee Ewell, who's a thinker. But, you know, like I said, you don't need a book for that shit. You know what I mean? And it don't make, just because you write it down, like I said, man, you can only have one, man. Is God a jealous God, or is, I will pray for you? Hey, yeah, appreciate that, definitely. And that's what, you know, and when we say prayer, I'm going to go ahead and use that Christian term. Let's go ahead and use it. Pray. Praying is hope. Okay? Just hope. Yeah, so, you know what I mean? Yeah, keep hope out for your boy. You know what I mean? And hopefully I'll do the right thing with it. Because that's what I have been trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So, know that all these religions is going to get pretty destroyed all in soon and all. Because, like I said, it is a battle for your mind. Onion powder, okay? Yeah, put all that, whatever you want in there, baby. Pepper? Whatever. Just go ahead, cook. Cooking some steak. Normally I don't eat that. But I'm eating that today. But, so... yeah, man, I have no doubt you will do the right thing. Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? You damn right I'm going to do the right thing, man, because, nigga, the true God is love, man, and I love my mama, man. And hopefully, so I see my mama again, I got to do the right thing. You know what I mean? And that's what we here for. You guys, that's hopefully, you know what I'm saying? You got somebody to love and take your time with them or something. Love the one you love people, you know what I'm saying? I know we all egocentric and shit. We want people to look like this and look like that, but we gotta kind of appreciate our friends and understand. The Jews like to say that God gave you your woman, so don't, you know what I mean? So I mean, like I said, you don't need a book, but like I said, if the scribes want to write things down throughout time because it makes sense, go for it. Full court press. But I don't know what that means, full court press. Hey man, I appreciate you, man. See, it's nice, you know, talking to people. My one friend on the internet, like always. One day I'm gonna come out with it, man. Come out with that real truth. Blow these people out the water. It's coming, man. I ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got nothing to lose at this point. Cat's out the bag, you know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about health. Maybe. We gonna talk about race, you know, all that stuff. But then we can talk about love and stuff like that, the stuff that helps me get through the day. Because, like, I mean, as men, I guess we all want to have a piece of ass and maybe some grandchildren, right? Cat's out the bag. It's right, bro. Yeah, man, cat's definitely out the bag on a lot of things. But the thing is, the old world order is still has their minions out here that are going to keep it going, but it's okay, man. Like I mean, this is where it gets fucking crazy. This is where it's fucking crazy. So, cats out. So, like I said, there's many. These are going to have to be straight up propaganda wars that are going to have to be run here. Straight up propaganda wars. We're going to mop them up for you. Well, this is what I'm saying, man. Well, the weed part, right? You know what I'm saying? That's where we got to figure this shit out, man. I mean, like I said, man, I know there ain't no damn groups. And under these groups, there's just an illusion. I know Alan Watt talks about the group. I know all the people say they don't exist. But, I mean, like I said, you do have churches that people do unite under something. Okay? And that we have to look at this shit from a historical point, a historical reference. What do I mean by historical reference? Alright, well, everybody just has to know, like in Los Angeles, the fastest woman in the world, it's all set in motion from the very beginning. Yeah, it's set in motion from the very beginning, but that's why we have to bust the belief systems and start cutting it off at the head. See, they have already, Sarah Suit and Young Pharaoh already taken care of Islam. We already know Islam and Judaism. Okay, Islam started in the 1890, and Mecca was built in the 1919. So y'all niggas didn't even have a fucking city of Mecca. And I mean, the propaganda is nobody was reading. We really know the real propaganda wars was the indoctrination. First came the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So this is a propaganda war. You know what I'm saying? And we do speak English. So that's another war. So I've been doing a lot of researches on America and before America existence, that there was already civilizations here. Like Havana. Why is America so concerned about blowing some motherfuckers on Havana? They have great culture, nice people. Why do we Americans want to blow them up? And hence this, where's the march for everybody that says don't blow up no fucking Cubans a long time ago? See, this is what I'm saying. Everybody's been in acquiescence. See, this is what I'm saying. And this is where this conversation is eventually going to go to. I mean, and like I said, this YouTube channel is just basically for me to speak my piece and for me to be done, whether if people like it or not. So, oppression and the chosen people. I don't know. I don't even want to pull out race anymore. So, like I said, I was just venting about saying later and goodbye. So, my mom's was a Jehovah's Witness. She's an Ashkenazi Jew turned to be a Jehovah's Witness. She found pride in being a Jehovah's Witness. I stuck with you from the very beginning. Well, real recognize real. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we cool. Each one, So, the belief system mixed with religion, mixed with food, mixed with television, indoctrination, mixed with prescription drugs is a doozy. And we don't have enough time, you guys. I know a brother when I see a brother. Yeah. So it's like, we don't have enough time, you guys. We don't. Time is fucking running out. We're supposed to been dead. We're Generation X. Why are these old motherfuckers when we were kids still on TV? Like Barbara Walters and shit. Why is this bitch still on TV? She was old when I was fucking young. Yeah, so, man, like I said, if you, not you, I'm not speaking to you, my friend, But when is white people going to wake up? Black people, we're starting to wake up. And we're going to start clearing house. Those old motherfuckers all be dead soon. But how many years have we been saying that? They outlived my mama. These motherfuckers will make it to 90 and 100 and party. Man, Alan Watt was saying the other day, they got drugs for these rich motherfuckers so they don't get STDs. You get what I'm saying? What's up, baby?
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? So these people are at parties. They got access to shit we don't. Okay? These people will outlive all of us. So we not finna... But what we need to do is remove these people from holy places. They should not be places of leadership. Well, we got to start somewhere if we're going to win. This has to be a true grass movement, not a fake one. Anytime it's a fake one, it's done. Things have to be organic, and they know it. So they're always trying to come usurp these movements, control opposition. So we know where they're at in the black community. Now it's time. Where's the white community? I mean, we're gonna have to have a dialogue about that. Where's the white culture? Where's white culture? Other than being hateful. Not Nazis. Nazis, that's made up. None of this made up shit. God is control, not fake God. I mean, I don't know if that's true. There's many gods. Money is a god. Money is called manna or mammon or manna. Jesus talked about it. It's an actual god. It's an actual spirit. Money is an actual god. It just is. If you know that or if you don't. That's why, like I said, so Christianity talks about this shit, but they don't really say where they get this information from. They like to say it's divine or some dumbass shit. Shit ain't fucking divine. And we cannot we're going to have to state where facts are and what's truth to reality to give it power. So we can understand these concepts, utilize them, but not get caught up in a distorted, the God of the Ten Commandments, bro. Okay, easy, man. Like I said, there's a community of people we've already to talk about this shit, and we've already bursted bubbles. Remember, that's why I changed my name to Black Bubbles. It's bursting bubbles. Now, if you want to talk about the Ten Commandments, right? Remember, the first commandments were 15. Moses broke the first law. So he's breaking laws. Okay? So they got Masonic jokes talking about they breaking laws. Number 2, it says, you will love thy God. We still try to get out of Egypt. No. Well, why do you see this is what I'm saying? Why do you have to use Egypt as to sharpen your teeth? We're not in Egypt. We're in Babylon. You know what I'm saying? Egypt, you know what I'm saying? We can't let people dictate Egypt is evil, you guys, because they're using their language.
It's okay to put this broth in?
Yeah. So we don't, if anything, the pharaohs love their people. When we talk about Egypt, we talking about Africa. You get me? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? So why do we have to attack the Africans? They ain't do nothing like this. They ain't set this system up. This is a Greek and Roman system. No, we're not Egypt. We conquered Babylon. All right, what do I mean by Babylon? Okay, Babylon is a city. Okay? Babylon is a city, okay? Basically, all cities are referred to as Babylon because Babylon is a place where people lose their customs and their ways and their traditions and become part of the world. Babylon, that's all it meant. Egypt, they want to use Egypt synonymous with the word slave. And when they do that, we have to be aware of that. Woe unto him who build house unto house. I mean, well, woe unto anybody. You know what I'm saying? We gotta you know what I'm saying? It's woe unto, yeah, but we gotta look at, for the first woe is to look at ourselves as our reflection. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. So, I hear you, and we're going to have a dialogue about this, but that's what a lot of this is. It's a belief, and a lot of it, we use words, and we need to examine this. We need to fucking examine what we talking about. But, I mean, you know what I mean, as far as the words are coming out, because we don't want to be a hater, and we don't want to be repeating shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to just be repeating shit. This ain't a popularity contest. Yes, we need to. Yeah, a dialogue. Oh, back to dialogue. Back to you shall honor thy mother and father. You don't need to do it because it's in a book. That's nice that you wrote it down, but you should do it because because you'll live. It's just perfect because it's just the right thing to do. Honor me, your God. We'll make sure it's a real love and not a fake love. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of those things are a form of Buddhism, of where, like a gambit, like they tell you not to desire, but don't. You wrote it down, bro. Well, like I said, I mean, I'm not even saying this to be true. I'm just saying this to be examined and to be taken into consideration. It must be looked at from all angles. The philosophy, the literalness, every aspect. So that's what I'm talking about as far as the Ten Commandments. And like I said, there's only one God. You know what I'm saying? And that's your mother's love. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's God's grace. If you don't really, you know what I'm saying? That's my gift to you. So that's all we can do is try to be in tune with that spirit. You know what I'm saying? But running around calling ourselves the chosen people or some nonsense. And all these things we need to examine. We got to examine everything. People developed in these cities calling themselves the chosen people. When we know who the chosen people are. And you guys don't. I'm not ready to know if you guys are ready for that yet. But, you know what I mean? I have my own little not gay-ass philosophy, but call it punk-ass philosophies because I keep repeating it. But it makes sense to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you see a child dancing, let the child dance. Don't tell the child to dance. 'Cause if you try to make it self-conscious and aware, you know, if you know what I mean? The bird don't sing. A bird sings because it sounds good. You know, so I don't know if we're going to be all right. There is hope, but it's hope that has to be applied every day. And it is what, I don't know. Like the other day, I was noticing, the more I eat the correct food, I feel right. It feels like it's me. The more I eat this bullshit, the more I feel fake. Just like this shit. I swear. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, man, let me tell you something about grieving. I'll share with you. You take your happiness when you can. Go ahead and take it. Because when it comes, it's going to come. When that grief hit, it'll hit. So be happy when you can. That's why I got on here. That's why a lot of people's turn to these social medias. I mean, so that's so Muslim, so the Moors, the Muslims, all you people who try to get to use shout out to high retard chicks. You right. Not everybody who's an agent know there's an agent. Remember we had that conversation? You're right. You're totally right. And I've been seeing that. So, yeah, it gets crazy about that whole agent thing. But a lot of people don't know they're the agent of confusion. I'm not going to let you go until they let me go. But, remember about the agent thing? So a lot of people are like Mr. Smiths. So they're being initiated into these things and becoming agents. So now you're an agent, and not of truth, but of whoever's feeding you, as my friend says. You're loyal to the one who feeds you. So, man, here we go. So, there's ways to break this shit down, but I mean, am I gonna be here to enjoy it? I don't know. I'm happy. Like I said, we do have a race issue that needs to be addressed. The race issue needs to be addressed, and there's a lot of, it's the elephant in the room. Gee, I must be one hell of an agent. I didn't say you was an agent. You damn ain't no agent. You definitely ain't no agent, nigga. You definitely God sent. Well, you might be, but who knows? You're doing a horrible job of agenting. What I mean is by agents normally are people that have access to these propaganda units. You know what I'm saying? So minions, so everybody has their goon squad. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at the Moorish, I'm not sure if you know about history, so I'm just not rambling. The Moorish Science Temple was, a lot of that stuff was set up, it's a New Age movement, and a lot of it was set up with Timothy Leary, the CIA, the CIA. So a lot of those, what we're finding out is there was a thing called Mohammedanism, but there was no thing as Islam. Because remember, these people can't fucking read. All they do is pray fucking 5 times. Rudimentary ritual. Right? So Islam was actually kind of started by the CIA in America. Right? See, when you think of civilizations, you need to be thinking, where's your city? Where's your fucking city? Where's your civilization? Where's your city? Some people who run around a box, I don't think they that goddamn evolved. That's just my racist point of fucking view. So we gotta think, we've been hoodwinked by these times and dates and these belief systems. And we've been led astray for many years. We got a little A1 sauce in here. I mean beef, y'all. It's better than drinking liquor, though. I'm important. Man. Oh, baby, don't put no onion in that motherfucker. Make it taste like liver. Yeah, so, no, man. Important. Man, I used to try to be important. Man, ain't nothing important about me. I'm just some dumbass dude. Some dumbass dude, man. Finna go smoke me some fucking pot. Might get on here in a minute. Like I said, I'm back on this motherfucker. I ate some meat. That ain't the healthiest thing, you guys, so. But I'm not drinking any alcohol. Try not to mix liquor with grief. I ain't doing that. You think I'll be acting like this? My emotional engine ass? Now remember, my mom's an Ashkenazi. My mom used to say, my only begotten son. So technically, I always had a God complex. Because I'm an Ashkenazi. Because technically, I'm a black Jew. Technically. Right? And then, it's crazy. I had a mole on my head. So, like, the mark of the beast. And then, so even as black people, there's a lot of similarities to slavery in the Bible and then slavery in America, the fake slavery in the Bible and then the real slavery in America. Or if that was even really slavery, who knows? But, hey, 444, man, controversy. So I do want to give a shout out to everybody. And if you guys have a mom or something, if they went through some, the moms probably do the best things they can. You know what I mean? That's not a perfect world, but I think they're moms, and moms are survivals, and moms have to deal with men. And frankly, men are assholes and just want to fuck. You know what I mean? So moms have to watch out for that. So we don't know what moms go through, and moms need a break. So it's my mom's day. Um, like I said, I have my mom is my ancestors, part of the ancestors. It's part of my ancestors. My mom was helped along the way by black women. Frequently helped my mom, and I really appreciate that. So I just want to give out to the people who helped out my mom, and may you love your mom and understand that moms go through crazy stuff, and that they loved you enough to get you here. Be patient with them and let your mom be your mom. Bye.